Welcome back, everyone. Today I will be talking about, for me personally, a blast from the past. I'm going to be talking about pancakeswap. Now, for those of you that were around during that time, pancakeswap was the first, or at least my first real DEX platform. At the time, a certain crypto called SaveMoon was very popular, and basically the only way you could get it was by swapping it through PancakeSwap for some BNB or some USDT on BSC or whatever. It was all very early. It was years ago. From that time, the platform has developed really well. I think it has withstood the test of time. It has not hit the all-time highs it hit around that time when basically it was the only way to go. So everyone was buying the cake token, the syrup token at the time. The platform was massively popular, but I actually was looking. My latest videos have been about perp dexes and the DeFi space becoming more popular after all the scammy tactics we're seeing from exchanges, centralized exchanges. So I thought, well, let's go back to these basics. Let's see what's big. And I was pleasantly surprised to see PancakeSwap actually still way above that. So it got me thinking, and it got me to do a little bit of, it got me to do this video, but also a little bit of research in how the platform is faring nowadays, how it's performing, and why I think that it could actually still be a very good buy overall. I normally I don't really use the term, but it could be very well be a sleeping giant. It is also linked to Binance. I think it's partly owned by Binance. I'm not 100% on that right now, as times have changed, of course. But yeah, let's get into this video. Also, once again, thank you all. Way past 500 subscribers right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, my next goal will be 1,000 subscribers, and I intend to do a little bit of a giveaway around that point. I'm not close enough yet that I know what that giveaway is going to be, but I am thinking some sort of giveaway, some monetary stuff. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I will get back to you on that. So if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please hit that like and subscribe button, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, let's get into the video itself. All right, so here we are. This is basically PancakeSwap. Let's grab that all chart and let's see. So this is what PancakeSwap did in the past. Now, normally I would say this seems like a bit of a rug pulled token. This is a token, this is dead, this is not doing anything. That is what I would normally say. But I know this project has a legitimate use case. It is also a deflationary token. And the max supply is 450 million cake. The circulating supply is 342. So normally you would say that there is still left a lot of tokens left to be unlocked, but no, this is a token which is deflationary. So instead of releasing tokens, it is burning tokens. The market cap right now, a little below 1 billion, I think is actually very reasonable, considering the use case of this project. And the narrative returning to these perp decks, I think PancakeSwap being one of the very first, if not the first, DeFi platforms. And if we go to CoinMarketCap, the top cryptocurrency decentralized exchanges, look at that number 1, PancakeSwap. And look at the number 4, PancakeSwap. Look at those volumes. 3.3 and 10.2 as opposed to Aster. Look, the massive difference between those. Like, I was stunned by these numbers. And look at Uniswap. Like, Uniswap doesn't even come close to it. And I know I personally still use PancakeSwap to swap some BSC tokens and shift some money around between accounts. So I personally still use it. But I was actually very, very surprised about this. And they even have a base. Did this is all new. Like they did not have this when I was using pancakeswap, and even V2 for me was relatively new. I didn't even know that they had a V3. So you learn something new every day. But look at the other volumes. Like let's sort on that volume. I mean, nothing comes close to it. That is massive, massive, massive volume. And as I've said in the past, where there's volume, there's usually value. Value usually tends to follow. So with that said, I thought let's just grab the website. Let's run through it a little bit. Because like I said, the platform itself is good. I've used it. I still use it. And if the platform's good, the tech is good, the team is good, they're actively developing, the volume is there, the interest is there. Like, why isn't the value there? That's the one thing that I'm debating. But I think because it's so native to BNB and Binance itself, yeah, Aster is now stealing a lot of the sunshine, a lot of the news in the market. I mean, it's already possible to trade both limit orders on DeFi, but they also have a perp dex. They have leverage trading on here. You can open positions. You can have advanced trades with slippage. You can both long and short. You can do predictions, basically options trading. I mean, the platform is solid. Like, you can trade this. You can trade multiple assets. Look, I mean, and they have forex, commodities, stocks. I mean, this is massive to me. I was completely blown away that they had all this, all what all these other perp dexes are developing and starting to offering, and it's coming soon. This is all working, running, and usable. I mean, it really, really surprised me. And they have earning platforms, both yield farming and staking, where you should be a little bit careful about these percentages, but they're still very good percentages. They do tend to lower quite quickly though, but you can sort of bunny hop between all these yield farms. But you can even automate this. Like, if you go to earn farm liquidity, or where was it? I opened it somewhere. Let's go back to the start. I can't seem to find it, but they have a position manager where you basically just put money in and it automatically filters between these positions. So also very, very interesting. Let's just see a zero pool. Just take some tokens, APR for even the 5%. These are still very good returns for very little. Like, you stake cake, you earn a volatile new token, but your cake is safe. So you don't have to put your own money into these volatile tokens. You can just stake your cake and get these lower tokens while we wait for our cake to appreciate in value. So, and I used to do this a lot. Back when cake was a lot more popular, I was earning a lot of money from using these staking pools, amongst other things. So we can use LP tokens, where we're basically yield farming. They have active bridge, so you can bridge through all of these chains: Base, BNB, Solana, Arbitrum. You can play these prediction lottery games. You can play the actual lottery. But you can also just do these little prediction games. And here you can see they are burning a massive amount of tokens. So, as I said, I think, like, all these things combined, I think the project is still solid, and this reflects it. Like, if they're actively trading gold Forex stocks, like all those markets are massively bigger than just crypto. So if they're using the DeFi platform through pancakeswap to trade these amounts of money, then they're generating a hell of a lot of money in profit. And honestly, I don't see the need for Aster, at least Aster, because that's on the same network. And obviously, we have SNX coming on ETH. We have on Base. We have, I cannot think for the life of me think of the name. I recently did a video on it. What is it called? It's not Hype. It's not SNX. I just can't think of the name. Please help me remember it if you know it in the comment section below. I did a video on it like 2 days ago, but I have been stuck in quality audits all week. So my mind is a little overrun right now. So forgive me for not remembering the name of that token. But yeah, I think, like I said, come volume, come value. So I think I've missed this. So seeing this actually blew my mind. I think pancakeswap has a future. It has staying power for sure, because even though it's not in its all-time highs, it is being used massively, and the value is there, and they've actively kept developing the platform. So like I said, I think it makes sense to own this, and I'm probably going to buy a little bit of cake again. Like I'm probably going to get back into this. And who doesn't like DeFi, and you're not forced to use leverage either. You can just put a limit order in, which I also like we can actually grab that chart right in. Very, very interesting. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this. I think with BNB achieving new all-time highs, I think Cake has staying power as well. All right, so as always, if you know something I don't, feel free to post in the comment section below. This absolutely blew my mind to see these massive volumes on Cake itself. Yeah, super surprised. Let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and of course my other videos. And I'll see you on the next one again, guys. See ya.